Madam Chair, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure in addressing this August gathering to commemorate the UN Day for South-South Cooperation. The declaration of the UN Day for South-South Cooperation, along with the adoption of the 1978 Buenos Aires Plan of Action, has provided a pivotal framework for technical cooperation among developing countries. On its part, India has taken a pioneering initiative and set up the India-UN Development Partnership Fund in 2017. The fund exemplifies the commitment of the Government of India in assisting countries of the Global South by way of executing quick impact projects in a demand-driven, locally led approach with a strong focus on least developed countries and small island developing states. The program is implemented with the assistance of the UN Office for South-South Cooperation and implemented by UN entities and national governments. The fund functions in general and a Commonwealth windows and caters to the projects that are aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals. This year's theme, New Opportunities and Innovation through South-South and Triangular Cooperation, focuses on translating commitments into action. The theme closely aligns with our national thinking as India has made remarkable progress in niche areas of digital public infrastructure, climate resilience, early warning systems, health, and poverty eradication. This became possible by innovation and application of technology to address the needs of our citizens, especially those at the bottom of the ladder. India has been in the forefront in customizing technology and by transferring our knowledge base to our friends and partners in the Global South. These are building blocks on our common path to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Madam Chair, we are propelled in our efforts by our civilizational dictum of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, meaning the world is one family. In action, it translates to ensuring that no one is left behind. Friends, we realize meeting the SDGs by 2030 is proving to be hugely challenging. In no small measure due to the lack of adequate development finance. Previous speakers have mentioned this point. To bridge that gap, South-South partnership, like the India-UN Development Partnership Fund, assumes a pivotal role. The spirit of fraternity and international cooperation propounded through South-South and triangular cooperation frameworks is widely appreciated by the countries of the Global South. In addition to the India-UN Development Partnership Fund, we are also actively engaged with two other major partner states, Brazil and South Africa, and we have formed the IPSA Poverty and Hunger Alleviation Trust, also known as the IPSA Fund. The three countries jointly extend a growth-oriented economic helping hand, joined with a common thread of democratic values. These initiatives underscore the capacity of countries of the Global South to respond collectively to complex and common challenges. South-South and triangular cooperation mobilize local and peer-adapted solutions, promote inclusive partnerships, and enable innovative, scalable approaches. From digital transformation and climate resilience to health systems and sustainable financing, these modalities are unlocking new pathways to development. The Global South is not just a recipient, but a source of ideas, leadership, and resilience. Harnessing this potential is key to accelerating progress on the SDGs and building a more just, peaceful, and inclusive and sustainable world for all. Since inception in 2017, under the India-UN Development Partnership Fund, we have undertaken 87 projects in 63 countries with a budgetary outlay of $73 million. Similarly, under the IPSA Fund, we have jointly undertaken 49 projects in 40 countries with a budget of $55 million. Friends, more than 650 million people still live in extreme poverty, and there are major issues that we confront relating to climate change, debt distress, digital inequality, food insecurity, and uneven post-pandemic recovery. Despite these headwinds, India has improved the lives of 250 million people by bringing them above the poverty line. Our digital inclusion program has become a landmark in our zeal to uplift the lives of our citizens. Such examples offer the promise of hope, commitment, and a bright future ahead. We reiterate our commitment to assist countries of the Global South in their fight against poverty. I thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Madam Chair.